Good morning, academics and scholars. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am here to talk to you about this week. You're going to notice that the module this week includes the directive to the career research analysis project. I want you to spend some time really thinking through what careers fit that sweet spot for you, right? That will really give you lots of meaning and fulfillment, because you're not only spending a lot of time in school and getting that degree, but you're also spending a lot of money, right? So I want to make sure that in this course we spend time really exploring your options, your choices, and then making sure that you really understand the career that you've chosen, that you understand what it's like as far as salary wise in a city like Miami or Austin or Boston or New York or LA, but also what are your opportunities in smaller towns, Quincy, right outside of Tallahassee, or a rural area in Arkansas. What are your opportunities? What would the base pay or average be? These are all really important. So this week you're going to move through and read through the directive for the career analysis project. You're going to make sure you understand what's required of you. So spend a lot of time looking through that directive. We will deal more with that next week. You also have an assignment where you're going to complete a discussion board. It has some questions. The first one is referring back to the week before where we were talking about meta majors or career pathways. It's going to ask you a question about what is your chosen meta major or career pathway. And so you're going to need to dig into that and explain why that is your field. Then you're going to need to refer back to your ONET results. So I'm just going to ask you about your top three ONET results, and do you agree with the professions that are listed there? I highly encourage you to move through those ONET results by clicking on those careers. There's lots of good information there, maybe an idea that you hadn't considered before. This is really important for you to sort of dig into and see if there's anything there worth checking out, and maybe a career or profession that you hadn't quite considered yet. It's always worth looking into, right? And lastly, I want you to refer back to that career analysis project directive and choose a career, one career that you're going to focus on to explore. So I suggest this is a career that fits the sweet spot of something that you're good at. So if you're really good with numbers, you want to choose a career that allows you to work with numbers, but only if you're passionate about numbers, right? So you want something that you're good at, something that lights you up, something that you're passionate about, and then something that fits how much money you want to make. We all are different. Some of us, like me, I'm in education. I don't require a whole lot of money in my life. I like security. I value that as a top priority. And so you need to figure out what it is that's going to create a life that you want for yourself. And so you need to make sure that you're considering those three areas. Like I said, something that you're good at, so what you have talent in naturally, and then something that you really feel like would be beneficial to you because it is something that makes you happy and that you feel like you could do the long term. Now, I want to end this by saying something important. We're moving into the stage of the class where we're looking into career exploration. This is one of the most pertinent and integral sections of the course, and that is because you're not going to get a chance to really do this much, right? We're going to move you through higher education, and it's going to be assumed that as you're moving through, you either know what you want to do with the rest of your life or you're figuring it out. But very seldom will you have the opportunity to sit down in a course and really dig into it, and that is what this section of the course is about. So when we begin really working on the project next week, so you're looking at the directive this week, but you'll begin digging into the project next week. One of the goals I will have for that project is you just researching a career that interests you, whether that's something you're really certain about, this is what I've always wanted to do, Professor Hellman, or whether you're a student that's here who has absolutely no idea. I want you to use that Venn diagram of what do I have talent in, what makes me passionate, and then what kind of lifestyle do I want to live, and explore it. And if at the end of that you come away feeling like you are interested in that career and that is something you want to pursue, great. If it has confirmed your choice that you've always wanted to be, great. But if it also allows you a little space to look at related careers or maybe explore a career you hadn't thought of before, that is also our job, because we want to make sure that you find a career that really is going to bring you the fulfillment that you need long term. Okay? Now, as always, I am here and ready to work with you. Come see me during office hours. As time is becoming limited, it's all the more important that you not miss any assignments, that you give your best effort on everything you do, and that you really show up as the academic you came here to be. I support you. Make great choices.